Welcome into Pelicans ballpark. I'm Sam Weiderhaft for Pelicans baseball. Only 2 games left in the regular season, and we'll have you for the Saturday night contest between the Pelicans and the Carolina Mudcats. The Pelicans are hitting their stride at the right time. 4 straight wins for the first time since mid-July, and the Birds have put the ball in flight this week. Only 31 games left in the regular season after tonight as both of these teams get ready to make their playoff runs. The Pelicans have seen a flurry of new players enter the clubhouse with some late season transactions, but they continue to win ball games. Their second half record is 19-15. Saturday night baseball coming up between the Hellcats and the Pelicans when we come back. It's a great day for a swim today because it's the final Mermen night here at Pelicans ballpark. Myrtle Beach Pelicans becoming the Myrtle Beach Mermen tonight, wearing the jerseys made famous by the show Eastbound and Down. And as Kenny Powers would say, the Myrtle Beach Mermen are ready to destroy the competitions tonight. Saturday night baseball coming your way next between Fredericksburg and Myrtle Beach right after this. Pelicans 1 strike away. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Reindl. Got him swinging! Walker Powell, Adam Lasky, and Jake Reindl combined for the 3rd no-hitter in Pelicans history. Pelicans dugout ready. Zaraga's 1-1 pitch. Whitaker, pop fly, right side. Stevens calling for it. He will make the catch, and they've done it again! 2 combined no-hitters in 2022. Can you believe it? Here's the 3-2. Runners take off. Uma over the second baseman's head into right field. Stevens comes home to score, and the Pelicans walk it off. Never count this team out. 1-0 on Mora as Uma takes off. Mora flies one the opposite way to deep right field. Young tracking back. He's on the wall, and he can't get it. That'll bounce in front of him. Uma comes in. Mora goes to third. He's being waved in from Buddy Bailey. Ball comes in. Mora comes through to home. It's an inside the park home run. Puerto Real's 0-2. And Pagan lightly taps that just before the plate. Throw goes wild by Meza into right field down the line. This one goes all the way to the wall. Pagan is being waved in by Buddy Bailey as he goes to third. Throw in, cut off by Seymour. Pagan goes all the way home. On a ball that was hit maybe 3 feet, Pagan scores the 5th run of the game, and the Pelicans now lead by 2, and he is winded. Oh my goodness. For the season now is the 0-2 pitch, and that's the line. Mora dives and makes the catch in shallow right. Incredible play by Juan Mora at second base as he lays out to end the inning. 1-1. Valdez takes it to center. Moving in is Pagan. He will dive and make the play. He saves a run and ends the inning. 2-1. Ballesteros cranks one deep right field into the night. Goodbye, baseball. Ayala's 1-0 pitch. McGeary belts it deep left field, and we are tied. A couple of 2-run home runs. Hayden McGeary goes deep. A no-doubter. 2-2 in the first. We're back at Pelicans ballpark. Moises Ballesteros will step in a 1-1 ball game on Thursday night. Pelicans and Hellcats squaring off for the 3rd time this week. And in history, this is the 420th meeting between the two teams. The first pitch taken outside by Moises Ballesteros. It's 1-0. Pelicans catcher 0 for 1. He flew out to third base in his first at-bat. Munoz still on the mound. Here's the 1-0, and Ballesteros takes for a called strike. Well, for Bronny Munoz, this is his 2nd start at Pelicans ballpark in his career. 1-1, and Ballesteros flies it foul. Late on the pitch, ball and 2 strikes. Munoz started here last year on August 31st. Went 5 innings, allowed 7 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and he struck out 8. That was a 5-3 Pelicans win. 1-2 pitch. Ballesteros lays off speed, and he watches the ball. Now, the only player in that Pelicans lineup that's still on this team this year is Josue Uma. Uma got a single off of Munoz in that game. 2-2 is outside, full count. And Uma has a single off of Munoz in this ball game. A leadoff single in the bottom of the first. Payoff pitch. Ballesteros looks at it, ball 4. So the Pelicans work another full count. And they lead off with a runner on.
Now batting the first baseman, number 49, Matt Worthington.
Second walk by the Pelicans tonight. They've had 7 full counts in this game. Munoz up to 69 pitches. First pitch outside on Matt Worthington. Worthington singled his first at-bat. Back at first base after Felix Stevens was there the first 2 games of this series. 1-0. And Worthington fouls a pitch back into the glove of Blanchard. Ball and a strike. Pelicans working through this 2-week homestand. We're on game 3. It's a 12-game homestand in 13 days as the 1-1 is taken away. Worthington goes up 2 balls and a strike. Last year there were 2 2-week homestands. And this year only 1. With 1 2-week road trip that already happened in May. Munoz with the 2-1 pitch. Worthington lays off outside. A good take by Matt Worthington. 88 miles per hour, and he goes up 3 balls and a strike. And it felt like the last 2 weeks were a 2-week road trip. It was a 9-game road trip. 3-1 coming in. Worthington watches low. Back-to-back walks by the Pelicans. And out comes pitching coach Kevin Erminio to talk with Bronny Munoz. He's gone 3 innings, allowed 5 hits to Myrtle Beach, 1 earned run with 2 strikeouts. So in comes the entire infield. But Pelicans did not play a home game for 2 weeks. They had the All-Star break, and they went to Charleston for the weekend series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then hit the road again in Augusta. That was last week. Parker Chavers will be the new batter for the Pelicans. Chavers 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. And the 2 former teammates batting 8th and 9th, Chavers and McKeon. Now, the last game that they played together in Horry County, which includes the city of Conway, where Coastal Carolina is in. It was the 2019 Sun Belt Championship, Coastal Carolina and Georgia Southern. And that was on May 26th of 2019. McKeon and Chavers batted back-to-back in that game as well, as Munoz will step off. Chavers batting 6th, McKeon 7th. And the Chanticleers ended up winning the Sun Belt Championship 9-7 over Georgia Southern. Time called once again. Chavers back in the box. Munoz comes set. Now we're ready for the first pitch. Here it comes, and Chavers swings and misses 0-1. Now the funny thing about that game is the pitcher that got the save was Scott Kobos. Now Kobos pitched for the Pelicans in the beginning part of last year. Another former Chanticleer pitching in Myrtle Beach. Kobos made his way up to Double-A last season. Here's the 0-1. Chavers waves and misses 0-2. And another pitcher that got the win in that game for the Chanticleers, Alaska Abney, pitched for the Lynchburg Hillcats last season. And he pitched in the series that the Hillcats were here in Myrtle Beach in late August to early September. 0-2 is low and bounces away from Blanchard. Runners will move up. Ballesteros to third and Worthington to second. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Chavers. was talking to McKeon about that situation. As he watched that replay, way low by Munoz. And McKeon told me, hey, there's a lot of good ball players that come from Coastal Carolina. And he's not wrong. The 2016 national champions had another solid year this year. They went to the regionals and fell to East Carolina. 1-2. Shavers ground ball right side. This will not bring a run home as Ballesteros now caught in a pickle. Planchart will race him all the way down and tag him out. And now it's Workington in between second and third. Workington was not tagged. He now throws to third base, and now Workington's out. And that's one of the funkiest double plays you'll ever see. A smart play by Frias to turn home and throw it there. As Ballesteros broke for the plate, Shavers will go to second base on the ground out. But a smart play there. You see Ballesteros tagged out, and then Planchart, the catcher, running in between second and third, and then he throws to third base, and finally the tag was put on by Wilfrey Peralta. That was the third baseman. Now, I don't even know how you score that, but there's quickly 2 outs, and Shavers is now on second. Here's Scott McKeon. Runners on second and third, nobody out, and nobody comes in. McKeon 1 for 1, a single his first at bat. The pitch is low and away. McKeon watches low and outside. It's not too many times you see a throw from the infield to home plate on that kind of play. But in a tight 1-1 game, bottom of the fourth, the Hillcats stopped the Pelicans from scoring here. 2-0. McKeon takes a cold strike. Still 5 hits for the Pelicans, 5 for Lynchburg. A very even game so far. 2-1, taken for a cold strike too. So the description of the last play is Parker Shavers hit into a fielder's choice double play. It had Frias to catcher Victor Planchart. So 4-2 to 5. Double play. McKeon flies that to right field. Sadui out by the line. He will watch it go foul. McKeon will head back for home. His Coastal Carolina teammate on second base. McKeon mentioned that him and Shavers have rekindled their friendship after McKeon was signed by the Cubs in 2020, undrafted free agent. Shavers came on 1 year later, drafted in the 7th round. 2-2. Breaking ball outside. It's another full count. This time on McKeon. And that pitch count is really going up for Munoz. He's at 84. Payoff pitch on McKeon. Shavers takes off. It's a called strike 3 on a breaking ball. And Munoz is fired up after striking out McKeon, and the Pelicans leave a runner on second base. Nobody comes in, and it's still 1-1 as we go to the 5th.